Welcome to the C3 Sports Podcast. We are welcomed by Kale and Colin again this week as we break down some spring games, some of the baseball opening week still going on this tomorrow. I got the K in the background. They have their home opener against Kale's Twins tomorrow, coming off a series loss to Colin's Braves.
Isn't that freaking fun, though? This is how
Yeah.
crazy is that you open with the two teams that we follow.
Yep. And then good weekend for our Husker baseball and softball team. Softball takes 2 of 3 from number 7 UCLA. Baseball sweeps Indiana. So
Booyah.
it was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Colin watched 39 hours of wrestling.
No, it wasn't that many hours of wrestling this weekend. It was actually the wrestling was short and sweet. It was everything else that took place in between that was not short and sweet.
Yeah. So, how we feeling, boys? Coming off the weekend.
Tired.
Did either
Fantastic.
of you see the ending of UConn Duke?
I literally texted you about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
I
didn't
literally
see it live.
I literally turned my TV on. I had just got home, sat down on my recliner, hit the power button on my TV. Right as the UConn dude was making the free throw to go down 2, and watch then inbound the basketball, throw it away. The UConn dude grab it, throw it, get it back, chuck it at the rim, goes in, and UConn wins.
Incredible.
Had no idea at that point in time in the game that they were down 20 at one point.
Yeah. Dude,
That's insane.
It was awesome. It was fun. And that will conclude basketball talk.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot else we need to talk about this week.
Right.
Spring game. I know you didn't get to see much. Kale, you got to see some parts of it.
I didn't see one little bit of it. I only went over what you guys were texting about.
Yeah. Did you either of you get to see any of like the stuff on Twitter, replays, or anything like that?
No.
I have not seen anything with the spring game.
Yeah. So I was down there.
Here's the question. Does anybody actually really even care about the spring game?
Yeah.
Like, no, but like, do you care about the results of the spring game? Does it actually mean anything?
Yeah.
I used to. I don't anymore.
Yeah.
What does the spring game mean?
It gives you new guys to look at, gets to see guys in a competitive nature, how they respond.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
I think
watching William Swineri and Claude and Puma go back and forth about getting in a fist fight 3 different times was awesome.
Okay, that stuff is sweet, but how many times have you seen this guy is going to be so good after the spring game, and then you get to the fall and the dude doesn't even sniff the field?
Yeah, that happens.
I think like the point of maybe the spring game nowadays, because eyes are on all other Husker sports at this point in time.
Yeah.
With NIL and where we can spread around money to other sports and be pretty viable. I just think it's cool to see, like, Calandria, like, what's his skill set look like? Not necessarily to make a decision on whether or not he's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Right.
But just to be like, what kind of differences are we going to see at running back or quarterback or what? Like,
right.
I mean, I've been burned too many times doing the whole like rose-colored glasses thing,
Right.
So like, I just kind of like to look from a
I like
what's their skill set type shit.
His demeanor, man, was awesome.
So some of the stuff that I've seen on Twitter and like even like I read the post game press notes from Rule's press conference last night, and they're like, oh yeah, like Jamal Rule is going to be in the running back competition and he's vying for that number 1 spot. But is he really? Like,
well, yeah, he probably is because our running backs aren't great.
That's what we thought.
That's one of our weaker rooms compared to
Okay. What was the strongest room on our team last year? Or who was the best player on our team last year? The Huskers.
The running back who didn't play in the spring game last year. Because it wasn't, I guess.
Did everybody not think that running back in May or March of 2025 was Nebraska's weak point?
Yeah.
Like it's so funny is 365 days ago, Husker fans were having the same conversation that we're having right now, that running back was the weak point of their team.
Right.
And fast forward
Well,
100.
Emmett Johnson had went into the portal. We didn't even know what to expect about him.
Yeah, but you fast forward 180 days, and he's a Big Ten first teamer, All-American running back, and we move on to our, he goes pro, and here we are, and we're like, our running back room sucks. Like, yeah, Jamal Rule has got a chance to be in the conversation because our running back room sucks. Well, like, if there's one coach at Nebraska that has proven that he can develop guys, it's EJ Barthel.
Yeah. Well, he can develop Jamal Rule.
Or Mekhi Nelson or Isaiah Mosey.
Yeah.
Mosey
like put some weight on.
Dude, they said he's 215 pounds.
He did not look 215 pounds.
They said he's 215 pounds, and they said that he's the most explosive running back that we have.
Yeah. Didn't see that, but spring game, so it doesn't matter.
Right? Like everybody's like gaudy over the spring game, and like I know Jamal Rule had a 75-yard touchdown run or whatever, and he had like 140 yards. And then those other guys had like 60 and 40 yards or whatever. Well, yeah. Delete the 75-yard touchdown run. What does Jamal Rule have? It's like right in that neighborhood of the 60, 70 yards, that the other two guys had, so
yeah.
His stats look better, but it's because of one run.
Yeah. But he still had the run. It's the same conversation we had with
Justice
Haynes last year.
Let me ask this question.
It's true.
Did that 75-yard touchdown run come against the first team defense? I have no idea. I have no idea.
He was with the second team offense, and it came against the second team defense.
So is that? I mean, I don't know.
I get your argument, but it's not like he had the first team blocking for him either.
Well, I understand that, but I don't know. I'm over the spring game.
Yeah, you were over it before it started, though.
Like there, like and all of Nebraska's clearly over the spring game. There was 20,000 people there.
Yeah,
that's the worst spring game since 2020, and 2020 was the COVID year.
Yeah,
when they couldn't have they had to limit the amount of people.
Did you see the guy that asked Rule about that?
No.
So somebody asked him about it in the press conference, and he like totally poo-pooed on the idea that it was anything other than that there was baseball and softball going on, and people are travel weary from traveling from the basketball game and all this type of stuff. And the fires out west kept people from coming out, and like it was just like, no, the way that, I mean, and this is me being cynical, I get it, like, but no, you don't have a winning product consistently on the field yet, and so we don't want to waste our freaking time and money when it's in this kind of economy,
right?
Because that's all part of the equation, like to watch a glorified practice.
Yeah,
like,
I actually think that, in my opinion, I would lean more towards Rules side of things. Like not that the Husker softball and Husker baseball was
and it was an 11 o'clock start, so
right, like
part of it.
Like a lot of people would go to the spring game and then go to the softball and baseball game.
Right.
Like that's zero. But I would say that there has more to do with people traveling to watch the basketball game.
Yeah.
And I don't think it really has to do with not having a winning product because Nebraska football has been selling out the stadium for 404 consecutive sellouts or whatever it is right now. Like Nebraska football fans are going to come to football whether they win, lose, or dog water, buns.
Right. But the spring game isn't one of the sellouts, so why does it matter?
Yeah.
Well, I understand that, but I just think I think it has more to do with the weather being as nice as it's been, and people are like, whatever, it's like.
Well, it was cold. It was cold.
Yeah, yes,
and don't sell this fact short. What they did last year with the spring game, whatever the fuck that was, kind of ruined the juju of the spring game that Nebraska had. Like Nebraska was legitimately selling out their spring game or coming close to until last year when they decided we're not going to put our spring game on TV so people can come recruit our players type of deal. And, whatever, and have that circus, whatever the fuck that was.
There was also a very heavy plethora of people in Lincoln protesting No King's Day.
Yeah.
So,
and so that's
half
why
the Memorial Stadium might have been out on the road on Highway 2 and freaking 27th Street, from what I saw.
Yeah. Yeah. And kind of to lead into that, how you're talking about a lot of people come do the double-double with the spring game. Softball set their attendance record yesterday.
Okay, let me ask this question, and I know some of it has to do with, like, Friday, it was that way because the softball team was on national television, and a lot of times you don't get to set those start times.
Right.
Sunday is a getaway day.
Right. I know where you're going, dude.
Why in the fuck was the baseball game and the softball game outside of Friday? They were an hour difference of start time or 2 hours difference of start time.
Yeah.
They both started at 2:00 on Saturday. They both started at noon on Sunday.
Yeah.
What in the actual F was that? Like
I get the softball team starting early because they're playing UCLA. They have a long flight. But Indiana, you could start that one at 2:00.
But no, you can't because Sunday is all dependent on travel.
Yeah.
Right. And that sometimes you'll see like Sunday games shortened in college baseball to 7 or 8 innings because
of travel rules.
Because of travel restrictions, or rainouts, or whatever. Like so you can't say, well, they could have started the baseball game later because it was Indiana. Well, you can still only, like, baseball teams don't fly a private jet.
Yeah.
They're you still got to find.
Might.
No, they don't. But
I said might.
There's MLB baseball teams that don't freaking fly private jet. What I'm saying is you still got to book that flight. Like there's still only so many flights that go out of Omaha or Lincoln to Indianapolis or Bloomington or wherever the hell they're flying into. I'm assuming they fly directly into Bloomington. But so you can't say, well, they can start the game at 2:00. They could have started the game at 2:00. Well, they couldn't start the game at 2:00 if the only flight out of Omaha was at 6.
Yeah. On Sunday.
Right. On Sunday.
Assuming there's not a flight the next day for,
What the hell is wrong with starting baseball or softball at 6 p.m. on Saturday? Why on Saturday was the game times not 11, 2, and 6? So if the ultimate Husker fan like me, I would be crazy enough and stupid enough to go to the spring game, go to the baseball game, go to the softball game. They call it Super Husker Saturday. But I also have this gripe, and I've voiced my opinion a lot, is like with UNK football and Kearney, like their freaking games are at the same exact time that the Huskers play every freaking week.
Yeah.
And then they get on social media and complain. They're like, nobody comes to our football games. Why does well, because you play at the exact same time as the fucking Huskers every week. That's why nobody comes to your team. And nobody gives a shit about the Lopers if the Huskers are playing, for the most part.
Right.
You kidding me? I check my phone every freaking 5 minutes on Loper games.
Well, there's people like you, but
I'm
for
kidding. I
the
don't.
most majority of Nebraskans, like, yeah, whatever.
So, I mean, I do love the
Show.
Lopers, but
Yeah,
I wouldn't
I like
go to their game unless it's like if like we've gone to homecoming a couple times, my wife and I.
right.
But like if we weren't doing that as a couple and I was like living in Kearney, like I still wouldn't because I'd want to watch Division I college football,
Right.
even
like,
if it wasn't the Huskers.
like play your game.
Yeah.
Play your games. Play a Thursday night game here and there. And I
Yeah.
understand that some of the UNK stuff because I've talked to some people at length about it that actually know, like the MIAA actually controls their schedule and the start times. So they can't be like, and it sucks for them too because all those start times and all that stuff is set months in advance, and Nebraska's games sometimes are set the Monday or 2 Mondays
Yeah.
before,
Right.
so
Yeah.
but anyway,
Get it
Well, didn't
together,
have-
MIAA.
15 minutes of soapbox. Sorry, guys.
I did not have Loper football on my docket tonight.
Right. Right.
But hey, that's why we love doing this, man. Lope
Exactly.
Show got its freaking time on air.
And their mass exodus this past fall.
All right. Well, do you guys want to hit on some of the MLB stuff? We're freaking cooking,
Yeah.
first series of the year. I mean, how
Yeah.
nice was it to get things rolling?
How about that walk-off grand slam last night, Cody?
I don't know what you're talking about. What happened?
Walk-off grand slam.
The old
Yeah.
Bravos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
Good old Carlos Estevez.
Are you
Hasn't
sure it
done
wasn't?
shit all spring?
I know you guys kept saying Estevez, but I was like, with how bad it was pitching, it must have been Emilio.
Yeah.
Estevez.
Sucked in the WBC, sucked all spring, hasn't cracked 90.
dude, it's April.
Let's throw him in there.
Dude, it's April. Give it a break.
Okay, so this is perfect. Because
hey,
let's go right into overreactions. Let's just freaking do it.
right.
What's real? Like, what is freaking real? One series in, what do you think's real? What do you think is just noise? Go.
Well, is Chase DeLauder the MVP?
Oh, there you go.
Like
there you
the
go.
rookie of the year and the MVP?
Yeah.
4 homers.
Yep. Murakami is right on his heels.
3 homers.
Right. The rookie of the year race is going to be awesome in both leagues.
Clearly, the Marlins are the best team in baseball.
There's 5 undefeated teams.
Yep. Marlins get the 3 wins over the old Rockies.
Right. Not much better
Dodgers.
was the 3 wins by Milwaukee.
Yeah, over the White Sox. Ugh.
Milwaukee's run differential. Anybody want to take a guess?
I think it's 19.
You're right.
Yeah. I knew they had blowouts. And today was a little bit
of the
closer.
undefeated teams. Run differential for the Miami
The Dodgers isn't very large.
The Miami Marlins are 3-0 with a +3 run differential.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Dodgers are +8. Toronto's +11 or +5. The Yankees are +12.
Yeah, the freaking Giants were freaking bad. Holy smokes. They couldn't hit the ball at all. They're batting 143.
How about the Athletics?
Yeah, I've got some stuff on them a little bit later.
Yeah. Bangaliers did his job, but no one else did.
Yeah, he was the lone bright spot.
He had 3 home runs, had a grand slam.
Hey, can we talk about? Here's one for you. Who is?
Hold on before you start. Let's finish on Kale's question.
Okay, overreactions.
Yes.
I already told you the Marlins are the best team in baseball.
All
Okay,
right.
when Cody didn't answer.
No, he said Marlins and DeLauder. I I'm gonna go with the Rangers for real.
They're already missing their best pitcher.
Yeah, but they still took 2 out of 3 from the Phillies.
The Phillies aren't going to be that good.
Yep.
Too much swing and miss.
Oh, and okay, one more. Luis Roberts actually trying now that he's on a competitive team.
That's probably actually a fact.
That's probably good. That's a good one.
Dude, Luis Roberts had himself a nice weekend.
Yes. Damn, I was hoping you'd say something in the AL because I wanted to start AL.
We can go AL.
Let's go AL. So
Estevez
here's my AL surprise. Okay, AL surprise. Los Angeles Angels.
Yes.
25. Now they got to play an extra game. They got 4 games in Houston in comparison to some of the others, but still 25 runs. Freaking hit 9 homers. And they walked 28 times.
Jeez. Now, I won't have any stats on this.
That was against Houston.
Can I ask you guys something?
Yeah.
Or tell you something?
Yeah.
I told you so.
The Angels.
I told you guys about the Angels.
I know. I knew you were going to say that when I brought this up, but they also
remember.
I
I picked them to finish 3rd in that division.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy because they hit 9 homers, they walked 28 times, but they also struck out 46 times.
Yeah.
So it's like it's all over the place there at the plate for the Angels.
Mike Trout looked like he was Mike Trout of 10 years ago.
It's because he hasn't got hurt yet. He's healthy.
So
he's healthy.
My surprise, and this is just an on-paper surprise because I didn't think they were going to be very good, but the Tampa Bay Rays losing that series to the Cardinals.
That was my NL surprise, was the Cards. Because you guys were all like, this is the worst team ever. They still might get to 80, boy. They still might get to 80. They're on pace. They are on pace.
How about Paul Skeens? Just shit in the. I mean, and he didn't shit the bed.
No, O'Neal Cruz shit the bed.
O'Neal Cruz screwed him in that game on back-to-back plays.
Right.
That's the worst part. Is it was back-to-back plays. Literally misjudges a fly ball and then drops one. Literally drops one.
That was wild.
He had a rough go. Logan Gilbert had a rough go. Matthew Boyd.
For those of you guys that didn't see Paul Skeens, the reason why he had a rough go, or his rough go, consisted of getting 2 outs in the first inning before being relieved. So he pitched 2/3 of an inning.
37 pitches. First inning.
Well, I mean
27.
No, wasn't it 32? He was in the 30s. I think it was 32. But good on their manager for not like being like, oh, he's all right, because he was throwing high stress pitches early in that game. Like, just go get him. Like, you're down 5-0. It's or 5-2 or whatever it was.
Yeah,
it's not going to matter. The best part was Brandon Lau hit that home run. And Cody goes, well, that'll do it. That's all Skeens needs.
Yeah, I know.
Gives up a 5 spot in the bottom of the first.
How about the Pirates fighting back?
Isn't that's the epitome of like why you don't speak until the game's over,
right?
Because it always ends up backfiring.
But that's the epitome of Cody Manquist, folks.
Yeah,
he's like the overreaction king.
I don't know. You let me. You like to tell me I'm that guy in college football.
Oh yeah, I do.
But I like to say 3 minutes into a game,
Yeah.
Anyway, not to segue there, but
so now that Colin jinxed the Angels, they're going to get last.
Oh, probably. It's true.
They might.
No,
but that was a big surprise.
So far in the AL West, I've been spot on. The Angels are better than advertised, and Jacob deGrom is hurt.
Yeah.
Either of you have anything different in the AL?
Oh,
that Guardians, outside of tonight's game, that Guardians Twin or Mariners series was good. Here's
Yeah.
the other
Took
thing
the
that
first 2 out of 3. I mean, like they got
They're
spanked
2-2.
tonight, but, like,
They split.
yeah.
How about though quietly the Cincinnati Reds taking 2 of 3 from the Boston Red Sox?
That's not the AL. Gosh, you're stealing my thunder.
Well, it is.
Oh,
Red
yeah, it
Sox
is.
are
It's the
AL.
Red
I mean,
Sox.
the Red
Yeah,
Sox is
it's
the AL.
Yeah, that's the yeah, okay. That's the AL angle.
That's the intra squad.
Yes.
Intra squad.
No, that one was crazy because the Reds did it only scoring 9 runs.
Yeah. And without their 2 best pitchers.
Yeah.
Because Lodolo had blisters.
blister.
And then they're without Hunter Green. So good on them.
Not very offensive games, but
No.
how about South Stewart though for the Reds? Just
stealing everything that I was going to say.
Ripping the cover off of baseballs.
Yeah, Sal Stewart was great. He's hitting 700.
Yeah, like
Sal
Stewart, Chase DeLauder, and Kevin McGonigal are the first weekend or opening day all tournament team.
Yeah, isn't it kind of
Murakami
nice
could
to
be in there.
these young dudes just freaking raking?
Dude, it's awesome.
I love it. I think this is what Clay Travis had this tweet out on Friday with the numbers coming in for Thursday, the television numbers, and just based on Thursday, baseball passed NBA for second most watched in the U.S.
Dang, yes.
Dude,
Let's go.
It's because of the World Baseball Classic.
It's that, and I think the youth movement.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why they cannot fuck up the CBA next winter.
Well, and here's the other deal too is like I was thinking about this. Like I was watching on Friday night. I had the Huskers and Indiana on one TV, and I have the Braves Royals on the other TV, and the speed of the MLB game has drastically changed.
Yes.
Like that Braves Royals game was flying, and I get it. It was good pitching for the most part. I mean, the Braves were scoring runs, but they were
single home runs.
Right. They were solo shots, 2-run shots. Like it wasn't like for the most part outside of the home runs, they were quick, clean innings. But like just the pitch clock and like the best player in baseball when it comes to the ABS challenge is Salvador Perez. Apparently, he was 3 for 3 on Friday night, and those pitches were like fingernail strikes.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Yeah,
the best was when he challenged back-to-back pitches in the same location, and they were both called balls and both got overturned. It was like identical pitches, and the umpire misses them both. It's like just after you miss the first one, just take a 50-50 shot that the second one's a strike.
Yeah. Hey, Kale, do you want to talk about arguing ABS?
No.
You sure?
No, I like it.
No, I don't think Derek Shelton likes it very much. First manager of the year to be thrown out over ABS.
I didn't even see any Twins games because I can't. I already told you guys that. I mean, I have to go get the VC box, but
I do have a hot take when it comes to ABS.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that if like 1 millimeter of the baseball catches the strike zone, that is that's to me there needs to be like a
half of the ball,
right? Yeah, like there's got to be like a and they probably, I mean, I don't know if they can like 50% of the ball has to be in the strike zone for it. Like that's just the part of like the baseball game that's like, how is an umpire supposed to know if a millimeter of the baseball catches the freaking tip of the strike zone? Like, like the one just because we talked about it, that in the Braves Royals game, the one that Acuna struck out on that he challenged, like watching that game live, I thought it was a ball, and I was like, man, they struck him up on that. Like, and then Acuna challenges it, and it literally, like, I'm not kidding, was like a millimeter of the baseball caught the
outside.
top left corner of the strike zone.
I was happy.
Well, yeah, I mean, and like Salvador Perez knew right away there was a strike because he threw the ball around the horn, like instantly.
And then
Salvador Perez, speaking of, he had like 6 in a row that he got right.
Yeah.
Over the week for the weekend, he's 6 for 6.
But
I mean, 5 for 5. But
let's be honest, a guy that has caught as many baseball games as Salvador Perez, probably has a pretty freaking good idea of the strike zone.
Yeah, he's done all right.
You guys want to? Just because it's something different, do you want to have me? I'll bring on the video of CB Buckner.
Dude, that was so bad.
He's like super annoyed because it's like the second pitch at the same at bat that you hit Suarez.
He struck him out twice.
And Buckner's just like, oh, and he was wrong both times. Oh my gosh, it's freaking funny. Hold on.
Yeah, and then what did he have? 6 overturned yesterday?
Yeah, it was something like that.
Somebody had 7 today.
Here we go. See if there's sound on it.
Ooh.
No.
That was an emphatic strike 3, but that was definitely a ball.
Well, CB Buckner was rough this weekend.
That's out of the zone.
0.3 inches from being a strike. But
look how into the strikeout he was too.
Look at that frame.
Oh yeah.
Like how can you blame an umpire for calling that a strike based off that frame job?
Narvaez did a good job.
Here you go.
That one's not close.
Did you see him drop his hands? He's like, watch Buckner at the end. Right here. He doesn't even really finish his freaking strikeout because he's like, oh shit.
Just shit. Gosh. What are we at here? 1.1.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I think they said anything over a inch miss they consider a bad miss.
Well, I sent you his chart too. He had a horrible day.
Yeah. 86% strikes or something like that.
Yeah.
Still passing.
That's so fun.
Yeah. That is still passing. The one I saw was the Dodgers game. Who was it? Perdomo. It was the same ump from the USA Dominican Republic game that struck out Perdomo on a bad one. He kind of gave Perdomo it was a strike, but he called it a ball to give him a walk. And then Will Smith challenged it to make it a strikeout. So everyone was just like, obviously he wasn't doing that for Perdomo, but that was the spin everyone was putting on it. Like he was trying to make up for the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Okay. I got another one for you. Who's your AL concerns?
AL concerns?
Well, it's got to be like Athletics.
No.
Okay, let's just talk about them right
fans.
Now. The Athletics played the Blue Jays. It's not like they were playing a scrub.
Yeah, but dude, they struck out 50 times.
That's all right. We knew that was going to happen.
No, you said you gave us the whole 30 strikeouts in 15 innings, and then they proceeded to strike out 20 more freaking times.
I know.
Your concern in the AL is for White Sox fans.
Once again,
like people are going to find out the Brewers are not that good.
No, they're
The
good.
White
I
Sox
think
are
Brewers
just
are
that
good.
bad.
Guess how many stolen bases they had this weekend?
Well,
The
probably
Brew
a
Crew.
million because they're fast as fuck. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had
like
nine.
those
Nine.
dudes fly, and that's without Churio in the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's right.
And Andrew Vaughn broke his hamate bone, so he's out. Not that he was going to steal bases, but he's one of their bigger hitters.
Yeah.
One of their bigger hitters, he says, folks.
Judge and Cal Raleigh
Yeah.
and Nick Kurtz, they combined combined for 23 strikeouts this week.
Judge hit 2 home runs though, so
That's right. He did have a little silver lining.
Yeah. I think what Cal Raleigh was 1 for 12 when I last looked.
dude, Cal Raleigh
that
sucked
was
in the World Baseball Classic too.
Yeah.
But he's
flash
also
in
the
the
best.
pan.
But he's also the best catcher in baseball. So
How about the Nats? The Nationals.
They look good
2
on
out of-
Friday.
2 out of 3
Thursday.
against the Cubs. They won today.
Yeah. Yeah, they hung that 10 spot. Thursday,
Yeah,
Chase Boyd.
Maybe they'll make the playoffs.
there's an overreaction for you. Is pitchers in the World Baseball Classic not named Tariq Skubal?
Suck.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Players in general that played in the World Baseball Classic not named Tariq Skubal or Bryce Terang. Youch.
Right.
Bobby had a good weekend.
PCA wasn't very good. Ketel Marte wasn't very good.
Acuna, awful.
Acuna wasn't good. Vladdy was okay.
Schwarber had a home run. I don't know what he did outside of the home run.
Oh, he was bad.
Does he?
Yeah. So.
Bobby had 5 hits and 3 stolen bases.
Yeah. So.
Well, they probably all came today against Grant Holmes.
Well, he had 2 yesterday.
Also known as Kenny Powers.
Yeah. 7 teams are hitting less than 200.
Royals are 1.
The Royals are 1. That takes me right to where I was going. I'm out on the Royals. Their offense sucks, and it's just like I said. Like everything's going to hinge on their offense, and I'm going overreaction of the century right now. Royals offense blows, not a playoff team.
I don't know if that's an overreaction. Their offense blew last year.
Yeah, but it was supposed to be so much better.
They'll be all right.
6 runs. 6 runs. 3 games.
It's all right.
They're better than the Giants, who scored 1.
Yeah. I mean, the Twins scored 6 runs today. What are we doing, Kansas City?
Exactly. That's exactly right.
You did see 2 pretty good arms from the Braves, starting pitchers. You know,
but according to you, your own team, the Braves are awful.
The Braves are going to finish last in the East.
They still might. They still might.
Worst team in baseball.
Unless we continue to hit like we did on Friday. I mean, you see it. They struggled to put it together Saturday and Sunday. If it wasn't for the first player ever to hit a walk-off grand slam in his team debut, Dominic Smith.
Yeah.
He did good.
A whole different look.
Well, let's hit the next series.
Did you want to hit on NL?
Well, we kind of hit all over it without going without it being organized because
because
Sal Stewart was kind of I'm just the Brewers and
sorry guys.
I got one thing I want to hit on.
Dodgers only scoring 16 runs was kind of sketchy to me, but
that's 4 a game.
Yeah, but they were playing Arizona, who's got a horrible pitching staff
Yeah.
in LA. Well, they might have been distracted because they had all the celebrations and all that stuff too. So,
Well, they're not making the postseason, so it's time to start worrying.
Hello.
TJ Rumfield
Okay.
got a bomb.
Okay, here, check this out real quick before you do that. The AL or the NL West, outside of the 3-0 Dodgers, like they were like largely considered the best division last year.
Yeah.
Right now, they are clearly the worst by record.
Yeah.
Giants
that's
0-3, Rockies
NL
0-3,
The backs.
D-backs 0-3.
The
Now look who they
and the
played.
Padres.
Look
Yeah,
who
the
they
Padres
played.
are 1-2.
D-backs played the Dodgers. Giants played the Yankees. Padres played the Detroit Tigers.
The Rockies played the Marlins.
Yeah, that one.
Marlins, good ball club.
Rockies.
The NL
Horrible.
East. The NL East won all 5 games to start the year. All 5 teams started 1-0.
I saw that. They're
Kinda
not that
nuts.
anymore.
Kind of nuts. They're not.
Okay,
Only one team has a losing record in the NL East, though,
let's go picks. Let's go series picks
for this
leading
week.
into next episode. Yep.
Oh,
So
leading
that
into
way-
Wednesday. Okay. Into the
So-
next episode.
How about the
Hold up.
poor Indians? though?
What do you mean?
Get us start out, or poor Guardians. Get us start out with the Dodgers or the Seattle Dodgers road trip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like the Braves did the last year.
Well, yeah, we started out in San Diego and LA, and we're 0-7 before the season started.
Yeah. You got to schedule the easy teams.
Yeah, if only they could do that.
I mean, you start with the Royals and the Athletics. Complete polar opposite.
Yeah, the Athletics scare me though, because those left-handed bats come into the short porch.
Well, that's the top series I have on here. Kale, that where you were going to start?
Well, just going right in a row based on start time for tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah.
And
works.
here's what's scary about that Oakland Atlanta series is who the hell Atlanta pitches. You're probably going to get Sale on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Can I give you a rebuttal? Who the hell is Oakland going to pitch?
Well, dude, it might be just a shootout.
Like,
Might be a shootout in Atlanta.
I can't believe it doesn't matter because the Athletics are going to strike. They're going to be the first to 100 strikeouts. Like,
yeah.
it could be in 2 series.
The guy that I thought was starting Tuesday for the Braves went 4 innings today
There you go.
out of the bullpen. So clearly he ain't pitching Tuesday.
Tuesday, going up on a Tuesday. Yeah, let's end the show on our picks, and then we can start off there.
For this.
Wednesday.
Yeah, so
Wow.
I got a spreadsheet going.
What a start for the Marlins.
Yeah.
They get the Rockies and the White Sox in the first 2 weeks of the year.
They're going to be 6-0.
They might run away and hide with the NL East before it even gets started.
Good for the fish.
Baseball's not fun unless the fish are good. So
Right.
because we spent a lot of time having baseball not be fun. Then
Maybe I'll hop on a private jet and run out to Chicago quick this week and check in on my beloved Angels.
There you go.
Okay, Cody, you're gonna have to tell me if which ones are 4-game series.
I just have MLB pulled up, so I don't know what are 4 and what are 3.
Okay, well, whatever. I guess we can have a push. We can have a push if it's 2-2 or whatever. Okay, so Kansas City, Minnesota, in Kansas City. Colin, where are you going?
Let's go Royals.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow up what we just talked about. Who the hell's pitching for Minnesota?
Simeon Woods Richardson
Yeah,
and Zebby Matthews.
and then Joe Ryan, who
And then Joe
fucking
Ryan will
murders
come
the
back around.
Royals.
None of those series are 4-game series, Kale.
None of them?
Nope.
Okay.
Go Royals. But Twins get
I'm-
one.
I'm going to go Minnesota because I believe in Simeon Woods Richardson right now.
Okay.
Alrighty then, folks.
Going up against Bubich.
Okay. Texas and Baltimore at Camden Yard.
Texas.
Colin?
Baltimore.
I'll go Texas as well. Pitt at Cincinnati, the playground.
Reds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a sweep there.
I don't think it's a sweep. They'll have
throw.
Skeens Day one day.
The Nats, the young Nationals versus the Phillies.
Phillies.
At Philly.
Phillies.
I'm gonna go with the Nats. Early season, Phillies aren't clicking yet.
They still got too many of their players are hungover from World Baseball Classic.
Yeah.
White Sox in Miami.
Miami.
At Miami.
But the White Sox get their first win of the year.
Man, it's just like who pitches for them, but geez Louise. I'm gonna take the White Sox.
Jason Rice.
Okay.
You take Miami, Colin? Waiting for the famous duh.
No.
Colorado at Toronto, by the way, too.
Hold on. I
Oh,
ain't ready.
Castler Jr. over here got to go through the book of stats.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I got to pick the Marlins. Eric Fetty's throwing a game.
Hey, are we drafting that day?
Maybe.
I'll take Fetty.
Yeah. Colorado at Toronto.
I'll take Toronto.
The Blue Jays.
Yeah, that's a sweep.
I'll take the Blue Jays, please.
The Oakland Athletics or Las Vegas Athletics
or Sacramento. West
Athletics.
Sacramento.
West Sacramento Athletics.
Western Sacramento.
At Atlanta. I got Atlanta.
Braves stay hot.
Guys. Martin Perez might be, and Bryce Elder might be. Well, Bryce Elder is for sure starting one of these games. The other game is probably either going to be Suarez or Martin Perez. So you're getting Bryce Elder, Chris Sale on the bookends, and Bryce Elder might give up none, might give up 15-3.
So you're picking
Athletics. I don't trust this part of the Braves staff.
But you trust the Athletics pitching?
I don't care who the Athletics have. I don't care what they're throwing out there. It's going to be better than Bryce Elder and Jose Suarez / Martin Perez.
The Athletics have 5 David Festas on their freaking team.
Yeah.
Okay. LA Angels at Cubs.
Or Tuesday.
Hold on. This brought me up. I'm pretty sure Jesse Chavez is one of the coaches for the Athletics now. Was it the Athletics?
The Giants.
Was it
He's Giants? With the Giants.
Yeah.
But he's going to be in the Braves bullpen in June.
That's what it was. I was like,
just give us time. We'll trade for Jesse Chavez and get him in the rotation.
Yeah, I couldn't remember what game I was watching when I texted. He's like, holy shit, they have Jesse Chavez as one of their bench coaches or bullpen coaches. God,
dude.
Okay.
I feel better about this Athletics over the Braves pick. Jacob Lopez and Aaron Savali are starting the first 2 games for the Athletics.
Then Luis Severino.
That is better than Luis Severino is going to get Chris Sale, but Jacob Lopez and Aaron Savali are better than Bryce Elder and whoever the fuck throws Tuesday.
We'll see. Braves are winning the series.
All right, moving on. Enough Braves talk. But I got Kale rethinking this Athletics Braves game. No.
Well, I couldn't hear you for a second, so I missed about the last 30 seconds of conversation.
Oh, I said that Jacob Lopez and Aaron Savali are better than Bryce Elder and Martin Perez / Jose Suarez, who the Braves are going to throw.
That's probably not necessarily a bad take. Okay. Can we move on
And
now?
quite honestly,
Yeah.
yeah, we can move on. But
Okay.
I hope they just get pounded so Braves can call up Owen Murphy and J.R. Ritchie.
Angels at the Cubs.
Cubs.
Angels.
I'm going Angels, dude.
Now you guys are wrecking it. Now you guys are on my damn bandwagon and you're wrecking my plan.
Well, they
No.
proved it this weekend. They scored
This
55 million runs.
This house is a fucking prison.
Tampa at Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
I got Milwaukee.
I'll take Tampa Bay.
Mets and Cards.
Mets.
Mets.
Sweep it.
I can't go Cards.
No.
Boston at Houston.
Mm.
I'm going
Couple more
Boston.
low scoring games. Boston.
Houston.
Who's throwing for Houston? Steven Arrighetti.
Lance McCullers, Hunter Brown, and Mike Burrows.
Oh, he was bad this week.
You get Crochet, Ranger Suarez.
Yeah, I'm going Boston.
Ranger Suarez on Monday. Brian Bello on Tuesday. Garrett Crochet on Wednesday.
Who'd you take?
I took Houston. I feel bad about it now, but
Boston.
I didn't know Houston was getting Ranger and Crochet. Why is Ranger Suarez starting the 4th game of the year, for crying out loud? He should have started the second.
Rotation's awesome.
Yeah.
San Fran and San Diego at San Diego.
San Diego.
San Diego, because they're winning the West.
Go, Diego. Go, Diego. Go, Diego. Go.
But the Giants get their first win in a Logan Webb redemption.
Hopefully.
I hope so.
My spin the wheel team needs to have him.
I kind of hope so, because I kind of like Tony Vitello.
Yeah.
Yankees at Seattle.
Ooh. Ooh. Seattle 2-1.
It's gonna be Fried and
Schlittler, Max Fried. Ooh, give me the Yankees in a sweep.
Ooh, calling that out. Is that a guarantee?
My comeback player of the year, making his Yankees debut tomorrow. Ryan Weathers.
Oh yeah.
I'll still take Seattle 2-1.
Why do I keep losing sound?
I'll still take the Yankees in a sweep. Bring them brooms to the fish market.
What'd you have?
Good morning, ladies.
What'd you have, Cody?
Lemon pound cake.
2-1 Mariners.
Okay, we got to finish this. Detroit and Arizona.
Detroit.
Lemon.
I'll go Arizona. Cleveland at LA Dodgers.
Cleveland 2-1.
Oh, Rocky Sasaki's got to be starting a game, so that ain't good.
I got the Dodgers. They might not lose a game.
Ooh, but you're also getting Shohei Ohtani and Yamamoto. Give me the Dodgers.
Okay, that's got it. That's completes it.
There we go. Good ending spot. So we'll see you Wednesday. Get some reaction from the early part of the week. Set up the weekend and have yourselves a good Monday. I think we actually have baseball all day, not waiting around.
3:10, first pitch. Royals Twins. See you there.
Let's go.